friends, Mr. Jarrell Horton. Jarrell has served as the band director at Vestavia Hills High School in Alabama since 2006. He's a graduate of Samford University, and prior to his appointment at Vestavia Hills High School, he served as the assistant band director at its middle school and at Vestavia High School. While at Vestavia Hills, the band has consistently earned superior ratings at district and state concert assessments. The Vestavia Hills Wind Ensemble performed at the 2011 Alabama Music Educators Conference and the Music for All National Concert Band Festival in 2013. The Vestavia Hills High School Rebel Marching Band performed in the 2010 London New Year's Day Parade in London, England, and the 2018 St. Patrick's Day Parade in Dublin, Ireland. In January of 2024, the Rebel Marching Band performed in the Rome New Year's Day Parade. The Vestavia Hills High School Band was awarded the National Program of Excellence Southern Division Blue Ribbon Award presented by the National Band Association. Mr. Horton has served as an honor band clinician within the states of Alabama, Tennessee, Mississippi, Georgia, and now Kentucky. He is also on staff for the Auburn Summer Marching and Leadership Camp and the Music for All Summer Symposium. Mr. Horton is a National Board Certified Teacher and was named the SBO Magazine's 2014 list of 50 directors who make a difference. Mr. Horton was honored to serve on the 2017 and 2022 Bands of America Honor Band in the Rose Parade teaching staff. He is married to Monica Horton, who is also an educator, and they have 4 children, Medina, James, Israel, Chisholm, and Lula Grace. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Jarrell Horton in the District 7 9th grade honor band.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for having me here. This has been like my absolute pleasure. I'm a total geek about doing this, and I do not apologize about that because that's just who I am. This is what I contribute to the world. But this group of young people have been absolutely amazing for the amount of time that we've been together. If you've never done this before, it is really an act of patience and kindness and diligence to sit through the amount of rehearsal time that we spend to do this, and especially when it takes time for me to go from section to section and work on things. They've been so incredibly respectful and kind and diligent. And we had a small conversation to talk about how they transfer these skill sets into all the other things they're going to do for the rest of their life. So thank you so much for investing in their lives, because these are going to be the people that take care of us once we get a little older. So we want to make sure that we're giving them their best. I'm not old. I'm still fresh and spry, but these will be the people that will take care of us when we get older. We want to make sure we're giving them their best opportunity for success. If you look at my body, you can see that I have not missed a meal, not one. I've been present in all of them, very present. And I do kind of think about concerts as good meals. So that was your appetizer. That was a piece by Brian Balmain called Circles. And I told them in the program notes, it reminds the composer of a screensaver. So hopefully you kind of got that ethereal vibe as you'll listen to that piece of music. And I'd like to thank Nikita for jumping in and playing that piano part that he just saw yesterday. So I want to thank him for that. We're going to move on to the next part of our program, which if you've ever been to a very fancy restaurant, you get a palate cleanser, like a melon soup of some sort. So we're going to play this wonderful transcription for you. It's called Sure on the Shining Night, originally a choral piece by Samuel Barber, and this is transcribed by Richard Salcedo. After that, your entree will be a piece called Urban Dances by Eric Morales, and then your dessert is going to be a piece called Prestissimo. It's a march, I'm talking about that later. But anyway, enjoy your palate cleanser. This is Sure on the Shining. can help it not be awkward. I told them earlier to stop inviting people to homecoming with like random signs and like lighted candles and things like that. So I'm trying to help you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Because I told them that they just need to walk up to people and ask them to dances and things like that. Because they're going to run out of creative ways to do that. So when they get to the point that they actually need to ask somebody to spend the rest of their life, they've used it up already. So you're welcome. This next piece that we're going to play for you is called Urban Dances, and this is your entree for today. So I hope that you enjoy.
While they're getting ready for the last one, I have to tell you I'm a tuba player, and I used to loathe and detest marches because if you are a tuba player, you understand my plight. Marches for tuba players go like this. Until we pass out. So I used to not like them, but I love them now, and I love them for reasons that I think we should all love this music. Number one, it is American cultural heritage for us to enjoy marches because it is music that is created right here in the United States. Just like the music that you're going to hear coming from the jazz ensembles later, those are distinctly American art forms, and we should be very, very, very proud of them. Also, marches are very nostalgic. They just make us think of certain things, and it can be different from other people. So I told them that our goal is to make people want to do this and smile. Now, at the top of this particular piece, it says March or Gallop because this is a Carl King march, and Carl King composed lots of marches for circuses. So my goal here is to just give you a little jovial spirit as you have your dessert for this concert. Once again, thank you for having me here. This has been my absolute pleasure, and they have been wonderful. So can you give them another round of applause?